Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Playing Plants vs. Zombies 2, it's about time. We are in ancient Egypt, going on to day 14. Let's get on with the rest of the game. Alright, now this is going to be one of the hardest levels that you guys are going to have faced so far. And that is because you have the sarcophagus zombie as well as Anubis zombie. So you have guys that have incredible HP and defense in the sarcophagus, as well as the Anubis, which is going to be creating more and more gravestones for you. This is something that is going to be very difficult for you. So again, when you get to something like this, realize that you're not necessarily looking to have all of your sunflowers really get through. Your main job right now is just going to be able to get to that last flag with most, if not all, of your lawnmowers up and running. You do want to put as many of those sunflowers as you possibly can. Especially due to the fact that this level is going to throw a lot of zombies at you. Now, if you had certain other zombies, it might be this level might be a little bit easier, but just due to the sheer number of these zombies that they're going to throw at you, it's going to be pretty difficult. So, understand that. Be calm when you're doing this. And just kind of follow my lead, and this level shouldn't be too difficult for you. Now know that with the Zen Garden you can always do power-ups. So there's always the possibility of you getting power-ups and doing these levels even easier than I am. I'm giving myself a little bit of a handicap by not using any of those. For instance, I think you can get a cabbage pult or whatnot and get that on a bonus, and when you do that, every time you plant it, it basically gives you free plant food and basically blows everyone up. That is awesome. That is very, very helpful. But again, the reason I'm not going to be doing it is because I want to be able to show you guys that, you know, all of this can be done. It can be done with very little bonuses, whatever you really want. Now I'm going to use the cabbage pult here just because in the top row it was getting very, very difficult. I was really struggling. You'll notice that in the bottom row I have quite an issue on my hand because there are quite a bit of zombies going through. And not to mention any of that, we have the Anubis guys that keep coming in and keep throwing up more gravestones, which is a huge pain, especially if you have pea shooters. Now, because of the Anubis zombies, I would never recommend throwing in a pea shooter. Pea shooters are not helpful when you have an Anubis zombie that is going to continually keep throwing graves at you. I tried to save my lawnmower, but because I didn't save my lawnmower, that's when you got to throw out your walnut. Walnut was basically there to protect us, make sure that there is no zombies that are going to get through. Now the rest of the rows, you're just going to want to hold them off. Just do your best to hold them off before this final wave gets hit. Because once that last flag comes up, you're going to be struggling a little bit. Now this is a huge wave. Now if you saved your plant food, you're doing really, really well. But if you didn't save your plant food, at this point, if you're following me, you have one lawnmower down. So you need to plant all of your plants in that area. You could even put another walnut in that row just to stop them. Because all the other rows, doesn't even matter. Really doesn't matter. They could get to the end and the lawnmowers will take out the entire row. Now the great thing about that row, second from the bottom, is that I have no sarcophagi. I think that's the plural version of it. but I have no duplicates. I mean, not many of them. So at this point, that's great. You know, we'll be able to take them all out. The lawnmowers can take out the rest of the rows. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm not throwing out too much stuff. I'm just going to kind of let them go, take them all out. That main row is going to be the second one from the bottom. And as I have the 3 plants there, they're going to do a great job of taking these guys out for me. You can try and save that last one like I did, but honestly, it's not going to do that much. They're gonna take you out no problem. But as they do, it doesn't really matter because you have all your lawnmowers. That's what they're there for. And that'll finish up day 14. I see you guys all later. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.